What's up guys, Prodigy here, and by looking at the title of the video, I just want to go and say that I'm not gay. I'm not really sure what I'll put for it, but I might put like gay or something. But before any comments go out, and before you watch any more of the video, I am straight, I'm not gay, but this is kind of a funny situation I was put in. And, yeah, let's go and, jump right in here. It was any other regular day, I was playing on Steam just like always, I play on PlayStation, Steam, Xbox, all of that. But, I was playing on Steam, and I was just playing Counter-Strike, and then I get a message, and a friend request from somebody, and I just added them because I usually just add, anybody that kind of really sends me a friend request. And so, this person actually messaged me saying that they, like my YouTube channel and everything, and it's really cool meeting fans. Like, if you guys want to hit me up sometime, just go and message me. I can't guarantee that I'll play with you guys all the time, because, I do have my own stuff that I do. Like, I have my own little group of friends that I play with on my free time, and then I make videos and stuff, so I can't always, like, join somebody and, play with them all the time, and that has happened a lot. So if you're one of those people that I just am not able to play with, then I'm sorry about that. It's just that I don't really have that much time on my hands, and I have my own thing going on. But anyway, so this person messaged me, and they're like, yeah, I'm a big fan and everything. And let me just point this out. Like, the way the person talked. Okay, let me just go and point this out. The way the person talked was really polite and feminine. Now, some people might get triggered by what I just said there, but by feminine, like, it's really hard to explain without seeing it. Like, no guy would really talk this way and use like these emojis. Like, it's not like the emojis like that you see on the iPhone. It's like those text emojis. I guess the best word to use would be like kawaii emojis. Like the Japanese like kawaii emojis. Like, I don't know. I don't really know how to like really explain it. And before I go and get more into the story, I forgot to mention this. The person actually said that I can go and make a video on it. So before anybody says, why are you blasting this person, Prodigy? What'd they ever do to you? What'd they do to you? This person did, say that I can go and make this video. And they actually asked for me to go and put their real name in. But for, the sake of the video, I don't want to go and, like, have this person be hated on or anything. Because it's not the case. This is just kind of, in the end, it was a really big misunderstanding. And so I'm not going to go into the real name. We're just going to use the name Taylor, because and I'm not going to say he or she in the video until I get to this part, because this is where it gets really weird. And so Taylor messaged me, and the only reason I'm using Taylor is because it could be used as a boy or a girl's name. And at the time, I thought this person was a girl, the way that they were talking and everything. And, they were just messaging me and stuff like usual, and they were really, like, apologetic. It's like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I can't play now, I'm kind of doing some other stuff. And then, Taylor was kind of, like, all, like, really apologetic about it, and I'm just like, yo, it's cool, bro, it's cool. Yo, you can hit me up on Skype, because, I do talk to chicks, I'm a dude. I make YouTube videos, but at the end of the day, I'm still a dude, so I kind of figured it was a chick, by the way that this person was talking, like, through messaging and everything. And so I added this person on Skype, and we talked on there for a little bit. And I actually ended up getting into a call with this person, and it sounded, I don't want to be mean, like, the voice was deep, but some girls could have deep voices. So I was like, at first I'm like, wait, is that a dude? But I'm not gonna go and talk trash here, but this person's mic was pretty bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't even really hear the person, and the accent kind of sounded feminine, but the voice was deep, so it was kind of like really hard to like determine like if it's a guy or girl. Like, I'm like, I wanted to go and ask the person like right there and then, but then I'm like, nah, I don't know if that would be rude or not, because like, if somebody asked me if I was a girl, like, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? You could hear my voice. I'm clearly a guy. Like, what the hell? But this person, there's just some people out there that, have those perfect voices. And that's actually kind of a gift in a way, because then, you could be like the best voice actor. Imagine having, like, being able to go and do, like, male and female voices. Like, that would be really, really cool. But anyways, jumping back into the story. I was talking to this person, and then this person had to go and do something, so then I kind of left because I had to go and do some other stuff as well. And I'm like, yo, I'm so tired right now because I was really tired, and I just said, you should snuggle me or something like that, because, you know, I'm a dude, you know, I'm a dude, you know, I like snuggles and cuddles, so I just said that, and, you know, it's kind of weird some people being like, yo, why are you trying to hit up a fan, Prodigy? We're trying to hit up a fan. It's honestly, it's I don't know, it's a good medium to, like, start out with, like, I don't know, I like flirting with people, it's just my style, it's just how I run, and so, yeah, so I was like, yo, snuggles, and then this person actually replied, like, saying, aw, and then, like, snuggles back, or whatever, and from there it ended up getting into a role play. It ended up getting into a fucking roleplay, and this whole entire time, I'm thinking it's a girl, right? I never really asked, like, if it was a dude, and the person never said that they were a dude, so I was, like, thinking it was a girl, because if it was a dude, you know, most dudes would be like, yo, what the fuck, Prodigy? What the fuck? You're a dude. I'm a dude. Like, what? And I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, okay. But the person actually went along with it, and so I was really like, I thought it was a girl, you know, and it ended up getting pretty sexual, and this is really awkward for me to say, but I found out it was a guy because I was like, in one of the roleplay parts, I was like, puts hand on your boob, or something like that, or fondles boob, or something like that, I don't know, grabs boob, and then the person was like, you know, I'm a guy, right? And I'm sorry, I just had to go and do a voice for that, and at that point, like, my heart fucking sank. Like, I mean, I wasn't really, like, attached, but finding out that I was flirting with a guy, and having, like, a pretty sexual RP with a guy, just was like, yo, what? And I don't know, I wasn't really mad. I kind of found it funny, because at the back of my mind, like, when I heard this person, I'm like, wait, it sounded kind of like a dude in a way, but then, I don't know, some girls could sound like that too. So, I mean, I kind of had a feeling, but then I wasn't actually sure. Like, I was thinking in my mind, like, yo, what if it actually is a guy? Like, that would be a weird situation. And it actually turned out to be a guy. And, you know, if you're watching this video, I don't hate you or anything, or, you know, we're still cool, and I said that to you after everything. Because, this is what happened afterwards. Like, the person was like, wait, you know I'm a guy, right? And I'm like, wait, no, I thought you were a girl. And then the person, he said, and now I can say he, because I didn't want to go and spoil it in the very beginning, even though the title, kind of gives it away, depending on what I put it as. Okay, so after the person told me that, he was a guy, when I actually thought it was a she, I was like, he was really apologetic, and I mean, like, super apologetic, was like, I'm sorry, I'm such a fuck up, and just, like, a ton of stuff like that, and I'm like, yo, dude, it's alright, it's just a simple common mistake, you know, it's alright, something to sweat about, and I'm like, yo, I actually find this situation kind of funny, and to this day, I kind of talk to this person on Steam every once in a while, but, you know, I do have my own little group that I have playing with and stuff, like, you know, Louiser, you know, Flies, Poncho, shout out to all you guys, but yeah, that was kind of my little situation there, where I flirted with a guy and had RP sex pretty much with a guy, and I thought it was a girl, so it was my mistake, but it was still a guy, and honestly, I told my friends about it, and they were fucking dying in the Skype call, because this was going on when I was in a Skype call with my friends, and I found out it was a guy, and I'm like, people that were in the Skype call were Poncho and Flies, and I was like, yo, dudes, I just fucked up. And we had a whole laugh about it, and the person is cool with it. The person's not mad at me. I'm not mad at the person. I'm not mad at Taylor, and we're all cool. So no hate. Just kind of a funny situation that happened. I guess the moral of the story would be to make sure the person that you're talking to is what you think that they are. Like, make sure that you confirm that they're whatever gender that you're looking for. Well, anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy, and Prodigy is out. Salute.